Look at Jack. Jack is just staring at Andrew. He's smart. He's like his owner. We both love Andrew. Look at him. Hey, Jackie. Are you staring at Andrew? Is that your friend? Yeah. Buddy, I feel you. We all love Andrew. Hey guys, and hello friends, old and new, and welcome back to my channel. It is Sunday evening. I hope everybody had a great weekend. And let me also get it out of the way. It's Debsy, and the place to be, it's Debsy. What? That's me, Debsy. Bloop. Hey guys, I thought that on Sundays we could start something new and just have a little Sunday coffee talk. So I got my coffee. I've been drinking it for a little bit, and it's mostly usually always going to be iced coffee. It is some Starbucks medium roast with a little, don't tell them, but Dunkin' pumpkin munchkin creamer. So cheers. I thought that Sundays we could have just a little coffee talk and a little wind down session to get everything out from the past week and move into the next week fresh and ready to go. So please feel free to either share your comments on what I'm saying or let me know how your week was. Was it good? Was it bad? What are some accomplishments that you had? Listen, I'm a big believer in finding the good in everything and finding accomplishments in everything. So whether you went out there and you graduated from college, or you didn't blow up at a coworker that always seems to push your buttons, or if you're somebody who is struggling with your behavioral health. I know this past week, there were times when I was. Even if it's something like you woke up and you got up out of bed. So I will start it off with a coffee talk. And to let you know, this week started off pretty good. And then I believe it was on Wednesday, I just, we had found out on Tuesday that we have to do overtime, mandatory overtime. And they came out Tuesday and were like, listen, from Tuesday to Friday, you have to do 5 hours. Saturday and Sunday, you have to do 8 hours. So we don't care how you get those 8 hours in on the weekend, whatever, but you got to get them done. So, okay, there's that. Not the biggest fan of being told on a Tuesday that you have to get all of this mandatory overtime in, but hey, it is what it is. So you got to do it. I mean, listen, I am thankful, very, very, very thankful to have a job. And December 1st of this year, I will be at my job for 22 years. Is a good company. I'm not gonna say anything else. I love my, I like having a job. And then on Wednesday, it just all kind of came down, and like a house of cards. Like in 1 minute, I was like, hooray, I'm handling things. And then I just get this slew of work in my emails, okay? And then I get a message from one of the supervisors saying, hey, listen, you got to get this training done like this week. Like it's mandatory for everybody in the company. You got to get it done this week. I thought that the deadline is October 31st, but they like to have it done in my department as soon as possible. I get that. And then as I'm trying to go through and work this very stressful and challenging and difficult case, then I get this email from somebody in tech services saying, what's your asset number? And we need to find out because I need to check to see if your laptop is an EOL. I don't know if that means end of life or what, or if it's out of warranty. So I got all this going on in my head, and I just kind of had a momentary snap where I was just like, no, like I had to get up, walk away, because I could feel myself just getting ready to cry because I was so frustrated. So there was that. So Wednesday, Thursday, not the greatest days. And what I usually tend to do is, I hate that I do this, but I take one thing and then rather than not reacting to it, I overreact to it. So that's what I'm going to have to try and do. I'm just going to have to try to not react or not let like outside forces determine how I'm gonna feel. That's just what I have to do, or not let somebody else's negativity come in and affect me. So not that anybody else was being negative, but I'm a good person. I'm a good one to be like, if one little thing happens, then I become this drama queen. Not so much as drama queen, but I really let it affect me. Like I immediately jump to, this is the worst, when it clearly is not. So that was that. Start of the week, good. Middle of the week, not great. End of the week, okay, it's a Friday, it's the end of the week. I mean, what are you gonna do? So what were some of my accomplishments? One of my accomplishments, I'll give to myself, was, sometimes I'm on the phone, sometimes I'm not on the phone, and I'm doing faxes and take care of emails. And I did not let my just nasty attitude that I had going on in my head pour out onto the phone. Despite the fact that, listen, I'm going to tell you, if you have friends and family that work customer service, whether it is in person or on the phone, if you have to talk to the public, it can be challenging. So listen, if you know anybody that does that, please check on them from time to time, because I honestly wish that there was a way that you could just have one day per month that you could say whatever you wanted to say and there would be no repercussions. It would be called like No Repercussions Wednesday or something like that. Like some random Friday, you could just say whatever you wanted to and you couldn't get fired. That would be awesome. Like The Purge, but for customer service. I also wanted to talk about a couple things that typically happen on my channel that I don't think they're going to be happening anymore. One of them is the Crumbl cookie review. Listen, I have to tell you, I know everybody loves a Crumbl cookie review, but Dolly hates them. Like when I say my mother hates eating Crumbl cookies, she hates eating Crumbl cookies. Listen, every time I bring a Crumbl cookie to her, she says, oh no, not these. I hate these. They're so dry. They are. Also, they're pretty expensive. And also, they're just so loaded in calories and sugar. I know that I myself don't look like a person that really takes that great a care of her caloric intake, which I don't. Do I have to start doing that? I sure do. Like over the fall and the winter season, I have to try to do something. I'm not getting any younger and, getting fatter, not great on the knees. So listen, I really don't think I'm going to be doing any more Crumbl cookie reviews. I try to hold on for as long as I could, but like I said, Dolly hates them. She just does not like Crumbl cookies. Please don't come for me because you love Crumbl cookies. Good for you. They're too dry. And honestly, when I buy them, I'll eat like a couple bites of one and then I'll give the rest away. That's kind of just a waste of money for me. So I was thinking, instead of doing a Crumbl cookie review, I was thinking that I would either try to come up with copycat recipes from TikTok, or maybe even just do a thing on Saturday or Sunday where I make a cookie from TikTok that's something that's kind of different. So yeah, moving forward, I don't know that you're going to see a lot of Crumbl cookie reviews for me, just for those reasons. Dolly hates them. I don't even think they're that great. And they're so expensive, and they're so they're too sugary, and they're just too loaded up for me. Also, I apologize for everybody who had watched The Dropout for, when was it? It was for August. No, it's for August. Binge Club. I didn't watch it. I, for some reason, just couldn't. It didn't really hold my interest. How many episodes did I watch? I watched, I think, half of the first one, or maybe most of the first episode. I'm sorry. I just couldn't. I don't know if it's my concentration or what. I just couldn't get into it. So I'm going to bag that one. I am going to move into October. For October, we're going to be doing, I'm going to be watching a bunch of horror movies. Horror. Enunciation matters. Horror movies. And I think I'm just going to talk about them. Please let me know in the comments any that you would like for me to watch. Ones that I will not be watching. Most definitely It. I will never ever watch It. It has traumatized me with clowns. Clowns are not funny. Clowns are only meant for two things: planning murders and murders. Those are what they're meant to be. So that's the two. I cannot watch anything with like exorcisms, like The Exorcist. Forget it. I cannot do it. And I can't do anything with dolls. Like Annabelle, no, forget it. And there's a difference between like Chucky and Annabelle. Like Chucky, you know, he was a killer doll, but Annabelle was just, no, that's for real nightmares. So that's going to be a no. Also coming in, I think the week of Halloween, I'm going to be putting together a spooky spirit week. I'm going to do. And so yay. So that's everything that's coming down the pike. I'm going to, like I said, moving forward on Sundays, I'm going to have my coffee. We're going to have a little sit down, and I'm going to discuss the week that was, what I'm looking forward to coming up in the week. Coming up this week, I'm looking forward to the finale of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and then the reunion. I'm looking forward to, at some point, I think next weekend, I'm going to be watching Hocus Pocus 2. I'll talk about that. And I am looking forward to Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. So a lot of reality TV I'm looking forward to. So everybody, I hope you have a great week. Please make sure to spread love, kindness, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there. And spread kindness liberally. I love you guys, and please put any comments below. I love seeing comments. I love responding to comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Even if you didn't like it, give me a thumbs up, because, you know, I appreciate it. So, ooh, that was not a good look. Ooh. So everybody have a great day and a great week, and I love you. Bye, guys.